Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Ironside's Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead Let's Play series called We're Going to Canada. Now, when we last left Eugene Barger, he had just come across a mobile command center, which has five NPCs, center leader, two bioweapons, and two super soldiers. Hopefully, we'll be able to recruit one of them. Perhaps as I guess say an advanced scout looking to see if any of the Canadian branch of the bioweapons super soldier program has survived, since Eugene is determined and bound for the Great White North. Before we can go to them, though, we do have a Krek that continues to follow us and be pests, so we might just stop here and deal with that Krek. If we can hit it at all, ever. Which is not proving easy. I don't want to take the backpack off, but we are having trouble with our encumbrance. It's only 2 though. So what's the deal? Okay. Oh, we got one. Nice. It ran away a little farther that time. That's right, Mr. Krek. You can be hurt. That's right, Virginia. There is pain. No, we don't want to chase it down. Let it come to us. It will keep coming because they're kind of dumb. Okay, this could go on for a while, but hopefully we're at least improving our melee and dodge. There we go. Beautiful. So let's cut across the lawn because I don't see any keep off the grass signs. I see an RV. There is very often one of these sitting outside of these command centers. So what have we got? We've got over 100 liters of diesel, which is fantastic. We have controls that could use a little bit of repair, but actually aren't in that bad condition. It's got wheels. It's got 95% battery. We got 5 seats. Beautiful. What about our tanks? We've got some damaged. Oh, that one tank is busted up a little bit. That one is going to be just straight leaking. So it may have 100 liters of diesel, but it won't for very long, I don't think. Where's the water tank? Oh, if only we had some tools and some skill to use them. However, it might be worth spending some time at the command post, working on some skills, maybe foraging for some tools. Because, there it is. But of course the clean water tank is completely full. Well, that's okay. Or completely whole. Because this RV, we will save a lot of time and effort in our pursuit of Canada. We'll get a zombie soldier to the east. Let's go clean him up. We'll save a lot of time and effort in our journey to Canada if we are in an RV of that sort. Oh, come on. Maybe, you know what, instead of trying to fight it, let's drag it around. There's all kinds of crashes here. Maybe the mobile command center has gone renegade and they took out a bunch of government helicopters coming to... There we go. And we can smash that through the brick and we'll take a look. Nope, can't get at the gear. That's okay. We do have some clothing though over here. Let's see what we got there. We've got an army jacket that fits. We're gonna go grab that. We'll take a little bit of a risk here walking over the metal, but yeah, we're actually gonna do it. And then we'll take that. We'll wear that. But I do want to compare our pea coat and army jacket just real quick. So do that and that. Okay, so the pea coat is way warmer, but it covers a little bit less. The encumbrance is more, the storage is less. That's a big one. The protection is more though. I think the encumbrance is the big one. So we're going to make this decision based on encumbrance and storage. So we're going to take off the pea coat and we'll hold on to it for just a second, I think. Just a second anyways. Okay, so we're a little bit hungry. Let's eat some of our food that's going to go off. We'll eat the sandwich. We're a little bit thirsty too. No. Okay, let's see. And there we go. So let's head back to the command center building. And we'll do that before they can all run out, because they like to run. I think the leader was amongst those that ran out. So we're not actually going to meet with them, not necessarily, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, and, oh no, he's not gone now. Okay, good. Okay, so let's talk with Blade. Hello, everything alright? Well, no, not really, Blade. The world ended and it's covered in zombies, and yeah. I'm trying to get to Canada. How about you are a bioweapon? Because this is probably fairly new to Eugene. Yeah, you know about the project. In spite of my nickname, I am a weapon, trained to use both ranged and melee weapons. Oh, okay, see, I was a little concerned there, or confused at the moment, because in spite of my nickname, I am a weapon, would tend to imply that Blade was not a weapon, but I happen to think that Blade is a weapon. But then he clarified with the ranged and melee, so that's good. So this guy's a fighter. We could definitely use his help, I think. How are you holding up? Things are fine considering their circumstances. I'm safe at least. I still can't shake this feeling that I belong out there. I'm just not sure if I can handle myself. Combat isn't everything, you know? Tell me about it. Oh, that was an agreement, not necessarily an exhortation to tell him about it. So let's see if he wants to come with me. I'd like to, but I'm not sure I could survive out there. I know how to fight, but what about water and food? We wouldn't be safe, not until... Listen, I can help you out. I survived out there this far, so I know what I'm doing. I really, really do not, but I did make it about, 2 or 3 miles on foot past zombies. So, and I fought a moose once. Just lend me a hand against the undead, and I'll take care of the rest. And as for Apophis, who he didn't actually mention, but from previous playthroughs, that is somebody that we want nothing to do with at any point soon. We'll take it down eventually. Besides, wouldn't it be better than staying here doing nothing? So let's go with that lengthy response. You're right. I can't just hide here forever. I'm coming with you. You obviously know what you're talking about, so I can rely on your help. Let's hope we can kill that thing one day. Well then. Blade was absolutely correct. I'm sure he's quite good with weapons, but he clearly is not a very good judge of character. Because Eugene is, well, he's a student wandering the apocalypse in firefighter helmet, a hockey mask, and with a kukri. So that's kind of silly. However, we definitely want Blade's help. So, that's the spirit. Let's be encouraging. So now we have Blade in our party. So first of all, let's take a look at his armor. What's he got on? So, oh, he comes fairly well equipped. He's got a poncho, a pack, a tank top. It's not going to be very warm, but fortunately NPCs don't suffer from that the exact same way PCs do. He's got a helmet, great protection, gas mask. He's going to be able to walk through smoke and fog, which is excellent. His arms are bare, which is less than ideal, but we have a pea coat that we can spare. He's got some fingerless gloves, which are going to keep his hands free for manipulation if he should need any of that. Some army pants, we know how good those are, we just picked up some, and some generic boots. Okay, he is pretty well covered. However, that's the worn over your other clothes, so the poncho will conflict in encumbrance with the pea coat, and we know the pea coat has a lot of encumbrance, so we'll have to decide there. Can you teach me anything? I'm gonna bet that he probably can. In the meantime, let's see what he's got in his inventory. He's got a lighter, he's got 3 MREs, and he's got a 12 gauge pistol with no rounds. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we'll back out of that. Let's set up some combat commands. I don't want him attacking anyone that I don't attack first. So we're going to do that. When he is using a weapon, I want him to take his time and aim carefully. We don't need him to have a precise shot every single time, but I really don't want him taking wild shots because he'll take us out. Silent weapons for the moment, I don't think we need that. Definitely don't want him using grenades though. In terms of miscellaneous rules, we're going to leave his pickups off. We're going to leave his bashing obstacles off. Sleeping is good only when exhausted. Quiet, I want to hear him complain. I want him smashing corpses because that's going to save us a ton of stamina. I do want him closing doors. And that should be good. Alright, let's see if he can teach us anything. He can teach us a whole lot. He can teach us some mechanics, and that is very possibly what we want first, because we're hoping to get that RV up and running because it's going to save us a bunch of travel time. Okay, so you know what? Teach us some mechanics. Sounds good. And we train our mechanics to level 2. So, let me see a little bit more about you. So, you can see there that he's been asked to train. You can see there that he's been asked to train recently, so we won't be able to get any more lessons from him until that effect goes away. However, he has some pretty decent skills. And we're going to be able to get a lot from him, presuming he doesn't die. Now, he does have a pretty decent base carrying capacity and hit point score. I think Blade is... Oh, I was giving him a male name, and that is probably my bias coming out from the Marvel Comics character Blade, but Blade is actually a female, so that works out pretty nicely. If we can't get to Canada, then, you know, we could always repopulate the world. Okay, Blade, let's get going, and let's take a closer look at what we have in the command center here. So we've got Swords of the Samurai, we're going to pick that up. Another book, we've got Outdoor Survival. Oh, we can't pick that up. But you know what? Let's see what's in Swords of the Samurai. And we'll drink a little bit of our tree sap, maple sap, get slaked. And you know what? Let's have the peaches as well. Alright. Swords of the Samurai, we don't know enough about fabrication yet. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but for the moment, we can just drop that back in here because we're going to be in here for a little while. We can actually just start creating a little stockpile of gear here, so that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to drop off some of this stuff that we don't need. The roll mat we can leave here because, as you saw in our quick walk around the base here, there are several beds, and if we're going to call this home for a little while, then we don't need a portable bed. But let's see about the outdoor survival guide. What can we get? We don't know enough about survival to understand the jargon, so clearly Blade made a terrible judgment in deciding to come with us. Now, there are a couple of plutonium reactors here. We could deconstruct those for some electronics pieces and plutonium cells, but I think we're going to skip that for just a moment. There's some pipes and scrap metal. I don't want to store either drink, so we're just going to cancel that. What have we got down here? We've got a pair of boots that fits. Let's pick that up and we'll give it a comparison to the combat boots. I think it's going to be less protective, but it might actually be better for warmth. But let's take a look here. So the encumbrance is, wow, the encumbrance is about half as much, which is great. The protection on the generic boots is better? I'm very confused by that. Is it because of the damage? I don't know. But that confuses me greatly. Nonetheless, I think we're going to put those boots on. So let's go drop the combat boots back up over here where we can break them down when we're ready. Combat boots right there. And then we're going to wear our boots. Let's go make sure the socks are on the right side. There we go. Okay. Hi, Blade. And here, what do we got down there? We got some celery seeds, which is good, and some raspberry seeds. I kind of tempted to bunch of broken man hacks. Probably disassemble those for electronics if we needed them, but we don't right now. Oh man, if only we were doing a base run. Oh well. So we've got a broken tank drone. And disassemble that. We'll get a flamethrower, taser, M4A1, a large electric motor, plutonium. Wow. Wow. Can we even disassemble that yet, though? I don't know if we have the tools for that. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to try, though. Broken tank drone. You need fine metal sawing 1 or more, which unfortunately we are probably a long way off of getting. All right. Now we do have a water pump there. The fridge has some stuff in it. What do we got? Some pork sticks. Let's grab that. We got a smoking rack. I think this is a good place for us to... oh, an arcade machine. I think this is a good place for us to set up in until we can... Let's use that. And these guys just bolted. Oh, is that one of them there? Oh, that's all of them there. Can we run and catch up to them? Maybe we can get a couple more of them with us. Let's give that a try. There they are. I know you're getting tired. Oh, it looks like they might get hung up on some enemies there. Yeah. No, 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 don't get tired yet. Keep running. Oh, it is pouring now. Okay, so we got some people. There's the center leader. Let's talk to him. Well, this place is a field, but I presume this question actually refers to the command center. So let's ask about that. Router says this is a refuge for the former scientists of the bioweapon project. They settled in the woods rather than tried to make a living. We allow people to stay here as long as they contribute something. We even managed to find a couple of stray bioweapons. So that's pretty fantastic. Seems like you got it pretty good here. But let's ask about who the bioweapons are. They would be Trigger and Blade. Very confused. They woke with their memory gone, and they knew they were quote-unquote different. Found them, and they helped to scavenge and build this place. They were built for combat. I can tell they're bored out of their minds. I already met Blade, but I will definitely keep an eye out for Trigger, because maybe we can get a second bioweapon with us. Let's ask about who Router is. Router is a interesting person, because he used to be the lead scientist in the bioweapon project. I designed Trigger and Blade and saw them being stored away. So, Trigger and Blade awoke with no memories and kind of messed up and basically stuck in a world that had ended. And this guy more or less organized it. So, I mean, does he count as a good guy just because he's helping us? I don't know. I now dedicate myself to upgrading this place. Basic survival and finding more info on the project I worked on. If he was the lead scientist, you'd think he'd have all that info. But anyways, seems like you got a lot on your plate. Alrighty, what are you doing here? Ah, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Apophis. It's a bioweapon specifically designed to eliminate every other bioweapon and bioweapon scientist. It's the project failsafe, I would assume. Currently, we don't have anything that could stand a decent chance against it, so we're trying to create our own bioweapon to counter Apophis. Trigger and Blade have expressed interest in going after it, but they won't be able to take it out on their own. Well, let's ask a little bit more about Apophis. I have not, in fact, fought a bioweapon router, and I'm kind of glad for that. Not the failed ones yet, either. They are out there, though. Armor and heavy weaponry, and it's a step above other bioweapons. And, yeah, I think Ellipses as a response is probably fairly appropriate for hearing something like that is out and about in the world. Let's ask about things we can help with. Grab the map from the locker. See, there wasn't a map in the locker, but the last time I found one of these groups, one of the guys broke the locker and took the map, so that might actually be where it is. We really do not think we can kill the damn thing, but there's no damn way we could ever come close to that. Apologize about that. Well, we're already going to stay there, so I'm not even going to ask about that. So we'll just say farewell to you on that one. Who else do we got? We've got... I want to see which one of these is still within sight. So that's Trigger. That's the bioweapon. We've got Lin, and then we've got Yun. Can we talk to Yun? We cannot reach Yun. Let's talk to Lin. How about some directions? Oh, it's just around the building. Okay. How are things here? And yet you're running away from it, so that's good to hear. Can I stay here? Okay, not really up to me. Go ask Router. Alright. Well, bye. So unfortunately Lin is doesn't look interested in coming with us, but I bet Trigger, kinda boring here, huh? You know what, I bet there is something you could do. Let's ask if they want out, even though they are out. why don't you join me? There are plenty of things out there to be killed. You wouldn't have to hide anymore, and we could go after a Apophis. Did we not take Truth Teller? Because I'm fairly certain we're lying about this. But, okay. So Trigger, Trigger sounds like she's in. I do actually kind of want to see if, no, Lynn will not trade with us. That's unfortunate. But, Trigger. Trigger is a sniper, apparently. They're firing an M4A1, which is a phenomenal sniper rifle. Particularly at this point in the game. But let's sort their armor. So it looks like they're wearing the exact same thing, almost, as Blade, except they've got a Kevlar vest and an army jacket instead of a Kevlar MBR vest instead of a tank top and I forget what armor he got. Nothing on the face, so no gas mask on Trigger, which is okay because with a sniper rifle, she, I don't even know. Tactical gloves, army pants, combat boots, which we just learned were somehow inferior to generic boots, which is kind of weird. But so let's see. Oh, she definitely doesn't want to teach me anything just right now. But let's see a little bit more. Yeah, no, he. Trigger is a he. Trigger is he. Blade is she. There we go. Trigger is one hell of a shot with a rifle. That is some really good news. So we're going to be able to level up our rifles using Trigger's help with lessons once we can get his opinion a little bit higher of us, which I'm not entirely certain how we're going to do, because I don't think these guys have missions of their own aside from killing this endgame boss. But I will ask. No jobs. Yeah. What items do you have, though? You do have a screwdriver. That's pretty handy. Got about 50 rounds in your rifle. That's pretty awesome. There's a trenching tool and a dump pouch. I think maybe I might take those off of you, Trigger. If you don't mind, because those we kind of need. In return, you know what? How about... No. You know what? Give me your entrenching tool, please. Thank you. And you know what? We're going to have them follow the same rules as Blade, so we'll just do that. And then we'll just verify that the combat... Yes, so combat commands carried over with that as well. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. So we have a couple of bioweapons on our team now, which should make our trip to Canada a little bit easier. We're gonna not bother with... Oh. Alright, so you guys aggroed all the swamp life, I see. Why is your suppressor not working anymore? That's a little strange. Okay, anyways. So, Router and the Super Soldiers charged off. So we're going to head back down to the lab with our new friends. And now that we have an entrenching tool, we can actually get through some of this wreckage and see if there's anything here that we want to take. So we'll just go through real quick, dig that out. No, I do not actually want to step in it, I want to dig it. Thank you. Soldering iron. Take the batteries out of that anyways. And I can actually use that to reload the one we already have. There we go. So we got Nothing in that pile, but we do also have this pile to go through. Let's see. Thank you. Getting pretty dark now. Let's take off the hockey mask, because that was restricting our night vision last night. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, we have a CBM. We have a shockwave generator. I don't know that I've ever seen this particular CBM before. Wow. That's pretty impressive. It's like an AoE zombie Hulk punch. So I'm going to pick that up. We're nowhere near the ability to actually install that as of yet, nor do we have the painkillers necessary to do so, but yeah, well, it's worth having. It's possible we can find a use for it. There's that zombie corpse. So, do you have anything that we want? The winter gear wouldn't be too bad, but I think we're okay. We're chilly, but we have a base, and it'll probably be summer by the time we're getting back on the road north. Okay, so just the one CBM, which is not so bad. Let's have these waffles. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll drink our tree sap, which we will drink again. There we go. Now we're slaked. Alright, so now that it's dark, let's head back to the lab. And then, just for safety's sake, we're gonna do that. Okay. So what do we got here that we can cut up? Let's cut up the combat boots. And I forget if the sofas, if you deconstruct them, oh, we don't have, I thought we had a hammer. Oh no, that might have been, that might have been Jim. Oh, that's terribly unfortunate. Maybe there's something in the RV. Let's go take a look. So, nothing in the stow boards. Nothing there on the outside. We got something in the fridge. What do we got? We got lemon lime soda, which is cold. You know what? I'm going to turn the fridge. Yes, I understand that. I don't want to... There we go. Turn off the fridge. So the engine is clearly faulty in some capacity. What do we need? It's a faulty starter. Okay, so we'll have to find a starter somewhere in order to get that on the road again. But no, I think that can of soda was all that we had. So wet and cold, very wet. So that's terribly unfortunate. However, we'll be okay. I have confidence. So, yeah, let's do that. And then double check. Oh, we can clear this rubble now. So there might be something worth finding in there. Maybe not. Just a bunch of floor. Okay. Alright. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm guessing one of those guys actually took the map. So that's not terribly helpful. We seem to be a little bit faster than the bioweapons, which seems unusual to me. I'm not really sure how the science nerd is outrunning the living weapons, but it's happening, so, you know, what can you do? Let's head back down here and we will go and see if there is some place to find a couple tools, maybe uh, some mechanics books. The real question, I suppose, becomes, do we want to head east or west? I think we'll go east. I think we'll go east. So let's go east. We could be just blowing completely past houses and things at this point. The road does curve north here. I'm kind of tempted to go back to the lab on this side just to be sure that we have it all explored. Flashlight would be super handy right about now, but you know. Alright, so no, we didn't miss anything really. Alright, let's head back north on the road. Still dealing with that cold. That would be nice to solve as well. Get a nice pair of gloves. I thought we had the glove liners on. Wow. It's a cold, cold spring day. I actually live in Canada and it's not this cold in spring usually. Alright, so we're at a crossroads. There is no devil to whom we can sell our soul for some survival gear or a plane ticket and a plane to Canada, so oh, we got a car here. What do we got? We got no gasoline. No. Okay, get out of the way, please. Thank you. Get items. Tourist guide. Amazing. So we're going to activate the tourist guide because that's going to give us some roads. Oh, looks like we did pick a pretty good choice as to which direction to travel. So long as that place isn't filled with exceptionally dangerous beings. Okay, everybody out. Let's go try to find some stuff. In Ashton, I think it was. Ashford. Shocker zombie. That is less than ideal. Let's try to keep that out of view of us. No, a little bit further south. Shocker zombies don't have great night sight. And I am just gonna pause briefly here because my dog desperately needs some food. I will be right back with you. Alright, I am back. Okay, we were heading into Ashford and avoiding the shocker zombie that we see to the northwest. Okay. The slow save gives me pause. No pun intended. Let's see if we can scoot up here now and possibly find some buildings in Ashford, maybe? There's one. This is a garage. Fantastic. That is precisely actually what we were looking for. So let's see if we can slip around the side without attracting too much attention. And we'll take a look in here. Got a pair of boots. I'm tempted to switch those out. Tool belt, we'll take that. Dust mask, we definitely will not. Welding goggles, I think. Well, we do have the Eclipse glasses, which cover glare protection 3, but you know what? Just for now, we're going to do that, and then I'm going to actually... No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so let's wear that tool belt, which is great. We have tough zombies. Where the hell are those coming from? Long sleeve shirt and hiking boots, both of which fit. Those aren't... What is going on here? Okay. What have we got in here? We've got copper tubing, not helpful. Another pair of welding goggles, also not helpful. And that sounds like we have some zombies on the way. Zombie dogs. Way to go, Trigger. Unfortunately, that means... Oh, we have a sewing kit, that's good. That means we are going to be making a lot of noise. I might have actually preferred... Oh, that's no good. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, so now... Ow. We have a bit of a problem on our hands. Maybe bringing these guys in here was not ideal. What is that? Acidic zombie. Oh no! Let's get out of the way of that. Oh, our legs are in so much trouble. Wow. Trigger just blew up a zombie with a bullet. But we're in some kind of serious trouble here. Let's see what we've got in the immediate area. Nothing particularly useful. Alright, Trigger's reloading. We got more income. You know, I think we really probably want to get out of here at this point. How you doing, Trigger? Let me see your wounds. Oh, your left leg is pretty rough, too. Oh, that's not good. Okay, guys. We've got light. We've got light coming from the west. How are these guys coming up on us without... Oh, are the acidic zombies shady? Oh, wow, they are. That's terrible. Acidic zombies with nighttime invisibility. Really? I want to get out of here before Trigger runs out of bullets. So let's do that. Uh-oh, zombie necromancer. I think Eugene might be about to fight it. Fortunately, not quite yet, though. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's get the hell out of where you guys keep making all this noise. Where did you go? Okay. Alright, it looks like the shocker that's causing the light over there isn't a brute, because it's not just punching through the wall. Now we do have a couple of first aid kits to take care of those bites, which I think would be a great idea very soon. Electric motor, not helpful to us right now. Electric forge could be. A big one for us. So far, you don't have a whole lot to do. So, let's trade items. We'll go over here, and you can hold on to the electric forge for me. Not the matrix. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's try and get those bites taken care of. We'll cover the left leg first because it's in worse condition. We do need to eat. You know what? We're going to go with the waffles. And then we'll drink the soda. And that'll be okay for now. What do we got here? That's the motor. That's a screwdriver. We have one of those. A solar cell, not going to be terribly useful as of now. Definitely not useful. Wood saw? Yeah, I guess we could kind of use it. We'll drop it somewhere nearby in case we need to cut down a tree or cut some logs. What to do? Alright. We do need to take care of that arm still. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. Alright, guys. Oh, that's not good. I'm really kind of tempted to... Yeah, I do notice that. Oh, it punched us through the glass. So that's not good. Blade's taking him on. But he looks like he's getting his butt kicked. And there we go. Yes, please do pulp that corpse because I definitely don't want him coming back. So he took a bunch of our gear down with that shot. Probably because he punched us through a glass wall. Just throwing that out there. Now, as I recall, Trigger had some spare cargo pants in her inventory. So let's trade out. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna take those because we definitely need them. I want the tactical dump pouch as well. So we're going to wear the new cargo pants. We're going to take off the old ones, and then we're also going to wear the tactical dump pouch. So, all right. Good. A little bit more storage. Yeah, I'll put that inside the jacket. Tool belt should probably be down here though. Backpack. Definitely outside the jacket. Why are the elbow pads on the inside? That's kind of a silly place for them to be. Cargo pants are good. Boots and socks. Alright, we're good. Sort of. Okay. So, let's continue on. Is this clothing store? It does appear to be one that might have some tailoring books in it though. So, oh, Shocker Zombie, that's pretty far off there to the southeast. I think we should be okay. Fat Zombie. Locked door, so we're gonna have to make a little noise. Oh, come on. We definitely need a Book of the Subgenius. Church of the Subgenius. Interesting. Okay, let's pry that door open. It's gonna make a little noise, but hopefully we can kind of be in and out of here. Suit. Collar pin. An essential survival tool for any zombie apocalypse. That's a display window. I don't want to go in there. Where is... There you are. I think this might be a little higher class than we were looking for. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna have the clothing I kind of was hoping it would. That's kind of unfortunate. What do we got here? That's a tuxedo. You can die in style. Let's head back out over here, sneak out the side of the building again. Let's maybe head up here a little bit to this. Okay, we had a bloated zombie explode inside that sporting goods store, which is terrible because there might have been a weapon in there for Blade. And we have another one. So let's drag it around the corner. We're going to put that gas mask on. And I guess it already exploded. Yes, it did. Okay, good. Glad I put the mask on. No, let's clear that first. And now we'll step in. Uh-oh. Okay, so we've got a bad bite on our arm now, which is less than ideal. What's Outdoor Adventures? We've read that one. Regular zombie. Come on in. No? Some rope. That's probably a good thing to have. Tank top. Well, let's grab that because I think our undershirt was that's punched through the glass. Uh-oh. Oh, he grabbed me. We're gonna fight now. Alright. I think it's time to put that first aid kit on the arm because it's looking pretty rough and that bite isn't getting any better. Alright. I think we're gonna bandage our leg too. That right leg is pretty rough as well. Might need to use a couple of bandages on that. We do. Alright. Tourist guide we actually can drop because we've already used it. Unfortunately, this sporting goods store does not appear to have a whole lot of actual sporting goods. Which I'm not sure how that works, but we're in a bit of trouble. Deputy badge, I could take that just cause, but I won't. He does have a gun, but no bullets. We are going to take the batteries from his radio though. Okay, there's one of them. Where's the other guy? Oh. I don't know why they just redirect to me even when they're fighting the NPCs. No. Modern Rifleman, no. I think that will just teach us Rifles 1, which we can learn from our NPCs. I think we can take the gas mask off now because it was... no, we don't want to do that. What happened to our storage? I think we lost a piece. We lost... what did we lose? Oh, we lost our jacket. Oh no. Okay, what can we drop? What do we... Oh, clearly we can drop the pants we're not keeping. So then we should be able to take off the gas mask. Yeah, okay, there we go. Got a little thirst going on. Tons of pain. Kind of unfortunate we haven't even found any aspirin yet. Is that that's a tailor's kit. Okay, there's Trigger. So, he. Coffee maker, it's not gonna help us right now. We're gonna take the tailor's kit, and then we're gonna unload the sewing kit, and we're gonna drop the sewing kit, because the tailor's kit is just superior in every way and does the exact same thing. So then we can reload the tailor's kit. What do we got? Another glow stick, that's gonna be handy. And then I think that's it, really. That is a real crying shame. However, we are going to need to wait / rest out some of this pain. So, in the meantime, that seems like a pretty decent break point. We could be spending a full day locked in the rather insecure back room of a sporting goods store, but we shall see in the next episode. Thank you for watching.